All right, listen closely. If you're watching this and you're not tapped into T-Stackz.cash, you're literally leaving free money on the table. That's why I have the Rackz report. For any of y'all that are unsure about trading yet, I have a free email newsletter right here, which takes you to the Rackz report. And there you get weekly trade breakdowns, one sniper trade a week, real options, entries, and exit strategies, market psychology, and you also get first dibs on new VIP drops. No cost, no excuses, right? Like Christopher Richardson. Why would you not want to eat with us? Also, you will need a broker to start this process. You cannot trade without a broker, which is why I use Webull, the best trading broker in the entire world. Watch this. They got the best bid-ask spreads out of all the brokers you can choose from. They also have great user interface, and your field orders are extremely fast. And watch this. They're handing up to $3,500 in free stocks just for showing up. Use my link below. Now let's lock in and let's run it up. Tap in below. All right, what's going on, man? Welcome to Stacks Psychology. It's T-Stackzrackz. We back at it with another video. And I added a little twist today. Yes, I do have my charts pulled up, but that's really just for the background. I really want to talk to y'all about psychology and just how having structure, will get you far in this game. Like if you don't have nothing in order, like how do you expect to be a millionaire, billionaire, even 100,000 there? Like how do you expect to keep that without having order and structure? So I'm going to cover why most traders fail. All right. Because the key in being a trader, right, is consistency, discipline. That's how you're going to have longevity in this game, because this is a mind game. This is a battle for your mind. Just like they're poisoning the water and out here, that's a battle for your soul. This stock shit, this is a battle for your mind. So I need y'all to lock in and get that through your head. Like dedication and hard work, yes, you need that, but in this game, you need discipline, consistency, and a plan that's gonna work that you're gonna stick to. So let's start off with this. Why do most traders fail? Right? They don't have a relationship with themselves or God. You see? Like God didn't want you to be broke. Like God wants you to be rich as fuck, balling, like on some take shit, right? Like why do you think he like that, bro? He with God, bro. He trusting himself. I trust in myself. I gotta do what I gotta do. I'm disciplined. I'm consistent. I stack. I don't fear shit. But when you're with God, you don't fear. You gotta understand. Once you change your frequency, everything else changes. Like literally. Because you're always receiving signals. So why would you not want to receive the right signals that's gonna put you forward in life? I understand. Maybe you wanted that bad bitch, right? Hey man, that bad bitch ain't gonna do nothing for you. Yes, we can have fun, but like focus on yourself, king and queens. All y'all ladies out there, got respect for y'all, man. So every time you ignore your gift, you're taking a bigger risk than taking the risk. So trust in yourself and take calculated, structured risk and follow your plan. That's how you eat, bro. Every time you hesitate, you're saying no. Every time you hesitate, you're telling yourself no, you're telling God no. Like, it's real, bro. So we're all born with talents. But if you don't use that talent or skill, then what's the point, right? Like, we all want to leave our own legacy in some way or fashion, right? So why not start now? Also, like, you just gotta have no fear, man. Like, in life, shit's gonna happen, bro. Like, you can't control that. Like, in this life, you're gonna have tests. You feel me? Your job is to conquer your mind, pass those tests, and execute. Like, even when I was broke, You know, I was never like crazy fearful. I was like, I always find a way. And I was like, I knew I was gonna find a way. You know, I'm gonna get out of this hole, do whatever I gotta do. And honestly, I'm so grateful for those times because like it just really builds your connection with yourself. You know, you see like so much uh, masking of real intentions of people being snaked, seeing who's gonna be for you when you're down. You know, you see all that, and then it really resets your mind. Obviously, don't like. I'm not telling you to be broke, but like when you have that epiphany, it allows you to restructure the flow in your mind and in your brain. Uh, you know, so like I said earlier, like you're gonna get tested, and how you react to the test, you know, reveals your true character. So you just gotta have no fear and really just execute on a plan destined to work. And even if it doesn't work, edit it, revise it, scheme up a new plan. You know, like this work don't stop, bro. Like, bro. Like, for example, like there's an A+ setup in the market, bro. I gotta take it. You know, I'm talking about top tier A+. If it's A+, I gotta take it. Because guess what? You hesitate, and then oh wow, you was right the whole time, and then FOMO, fear of missing out, creeps in, and then you're like, oh, now you gotta take it, and then it reverses on you because you didn't take the trade when you knew you were supposed to take the trade. So it just all leads back to just knowing yourself, bro, and not letting fear hold you back in this life, man. And also, like when you're going through uncertainty and you put action in, that leads to your real freedom. You're building the building blocks internally and externally at all times, right? And trusting God doesn't mean just sitting still and being like, oh, I'm gonna just pray and manifest, right? That's the R word, right? You feel me? No, dude, you gotta put work and action together. There's nothing that happens spontaneously and lasts without work. That's real, bro. You know that. There's gonna be outliers, but you know that. Watch this. Nobody respects a fear-based decision, especially the market. Market will eat you up alive. And that's why I have my own trading rules. Show you real quick. Somebody probably gonna screenshot. VIP members though, y'all get access to all my trading rules. But I'll give you one for example. Is my second trading rule. So every trade I take, it must be a take profit slash stop loss or a group order. Basically, you know when you're gonna get out. If it goes against you, when you're gonna get out once it reaches your take profit. Because a habit I see often, especially to people that just recently joined my VIP psychology, is that whenever they first join, a lot of times they'll tell me they had a stop loss and then they kept changing it as the trade was progressing. So this shows you that like it all starts here, man. Cause like, bro, one step, like it all starts right here, bro. Cause bro, your 1,000th step, right, can't be started without your first step. And what I mean by this is your first trade, or let's just say first few trades. If your first few trades are resulted with bad habits, even if they're all green, they will bleed into your future trades. And then once the market's knacking on your psychology and your mental headspace, it's going to personally affect you more at a deeper level. Meaning you're going to doubt yourself, you're going to doubt your trades. You may, like I said earlier, you might hesitate on an A plus setup. So this is why like psychology is the most important part. It's like, bro, stocks is about 10% technical, 10% fundamental, 80% psychological. You would never hear that nowhere else. Also, like those personal talks you have with God are very important. You know, obviously stay prayed up. Um, but like I said, like work towards what you plan to achieve. Like, for example, uh, like language is very important. What you tell yourself is very important. You don't want to be telling yourself like, "Ooh, why me?" Like, why don't you tell yourself, like, "Watch me"? You understand? Two sentences with two words with two different outcomes. Insane. The power of the tongue and what you tell yourself. Like when you're with God, bro, this is so real. Like when you're with God, you just get so much clarity and so much just mental fortitude. But when you're not, like everything is confusing and haywire and just a total clusterfuck, to be honest. 'Cause I've been there before too, you know. So, and that's the thing. Like you can always go to God whenever. Like God's not gonna be like, "Oh, fuck you," because you didn't like pray that. Like just reciprocate that love back. Because there's many times where you could have been going out this road and some crazy shit happened and God kept you here. You know that's real. You know that's real. And like just being in a mortal vessel, right? Like we're all gonna struggle to an extent in certain situations. We're all gonna have pain. Like pain is 100% guaranteed. It's how you react to that, how you respond to that. But watch this though. You want to know what's not guaranteed? Regret. Regret is 100% optional. It's all to you. And it's a sequence of events that leads up to regret. All right. That can easily be avoided just by getting to work, you know, trusting your process, trusting in God, trusting yourself, you know. And Andrew Tate often says this a lot, which I agree with. Obviously, like it comes down to money too, but broke isn't just like cash money, bro. It's a mindset, you know. Like, that's real, bro. Like I've definitely struggled before in the past, and you know, now I'm built with purposeful pain. Like that's real. Like, and then you get to a point where you actually embrace the pain. You know, makes you stronger, makes you more vigor. You know, makes you get more shit done. Makes you realize all them haters are talking shit about you. ain't got shit going on with their lives and you shitting on them. You know? Why would you want to live with regret when everybody in the world wants you to live with regret? When you can boss up, level up, and shit on them. It's not all about that. It's about yourself. But that's gonna happen in the process. You feel me? It's all about leveling up your brain, your mind, your mindset, your body, everything, man. Like what you do, your habits, bro, all that shit, man. Like all that is important, bro. You just want to be a better person, bro. Like you just want to level up. Like that should be your goal. Level up. Make the right choice. You know, like this game of life is all a game of choices and decisions, man. Just make the right choice. And trading's not easy. Like trading's not as easy as you think. Like obviously, with the right system, right mentor like me, and psychology breakdowns to show you how Wall Street, be hitting the rug pulls or the bull moves. You know, it's not easy, but once you get your feet wet and you build that experience, you build that mental callus, and you have a trusted mentor that'll guide you along the way, and you have a structured plan, like that's when you really will make it, bro. That's when you will make it, bro. I really just wanted to make this video just for all y'all because I've been there before, man. Like not knowing what to do, you know what I'm saying? Just in life or in a situation, you just gotta push past it, man. Like if you're in a situation, man, like God put you in a situation, bro, because you're built for it, bro. So you gotta push past it, learn from it, change your habits, create a plan that's gonna work. You know what I'm saying? For your short-term and long-term future. And just join the link below, man, because a lot of these gurus out here, like, are not what they say they are, bro. You definitely want somebody that's got skin in the game that not only, like, gives a fuck about you, but also, like, your mental headspace, man, because that's really what takes traders the furthest. You know what I'm saying? So tap in with the links below. Obviously, I got my psychology solo sessions that you can join, monthly subscription. But I got basic tiers as well too. If you're not into that psychology, or you're shy, or you don't want to make the most money in my Discord, you can just go ahead and do the basic because that's really enough to get you out your rut. Or if you want to get rich as fuck, because I literally get the best trades, man. I'm the best swing trader ever to walk this earth. If you don't believe that, that's fine. Leave a comment. If you do believe that, cool, great. Join. Leave a comment. Don't care. I know what I know. I know who I am. So, but if you also want to level up your psychology, man, you know what I'm saying? Become a better person, boss up, and just attack these markets smartly and keenly and with wisdom. You know what to do, man. Hit the links in the description. It was great giving y'all some little nuggets in here. Definitely will do that in the future. We'll see y'all in another video, man.